This is the Souls of Saraku. My name's Landon, you're watching RPG ABC, and we're playing this quest calendar every day and having a ton of fun doing it. So why don't we go ahead jump into today, which is Wednesday, May 13th, 2026. Hullbreaker surges from the depths, its massive form sending waves crashing as it shatters rowboats with ease. Panic spreads amongst the pirates, some abandoning the fight and rowing desperately for their lives. Lysandra doesn't flinch. She looses a harpoon, eyes blazing with fury. "Get to work," she barks, before gripping a harpoon of her own and launching into the battle. Alright, so combat for today will operate in the following ways. Hullbreaker has 35 health. You will continue to repeat combat until you have reduced their health to 0. You will roll does it say a d4? It says EG d4. Example d4? Or yeah, it looks like it's a d10. Determine the opponent's damage against you for each round. Oh. I'm confused. Because it has damage here for each of those. So a little bit confused. But at the start of each round, roll a d10 and use the result to see which move they use. Okay. You'll roll, determine opponent's damage against you for each round. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and get to it, right? So, we're going to need a d10. 52 gold. Did I not buy stuff? Did I not get the opportunity to? D10. Let's see, that's an 8. If the result is 7 to 10 to 8. With a deafening bellow, the serpent thrashes, churning the water into a maelstrom, pulling everything into its endless hungry depths. You struggle to find sure footing in your boat as it rocks upon the churning water. We have to roll a strength check. 4 plus 3, that is a 7. You are weakened this round. Reroll your defense. Take the new result only if it is less than your first defense roll. Okay. So, we get into this battle. We roll attack with our plus 7. 16 plus 7, that's 23. So let's go ahead and roll damage. 2d8 here. 8 and 5. That is 13. It has what, 35 hit points? Calculator. 35 minus 13. We're looking at 22. I'll just set that there for now. And that is more than the 6 we need to stun, which is good. So they don't get a chance to attack us. Let's roll that d10 again to see what move they do. Bam. 3. If the result is 3 or 4, the beast bursts from below, jaws agape, dragging the helpless sailors caught within into the abyss, where only the weight of the sea embrace them. If the monster damages you, lose 1 minion. Oof, okay. So we will roll our attack with plus 7. That's 14 plus 7 for 21. Let's roll damage. 2d8. 1. 6 for 7. That's enough to stun. So we'll... there we go. Minus 7. We got 15 hit points left to go here. So next round, roll that d10. For a 1, if the result is 1 or 2, Hullbreaker's massive jaws split the sea asunder, rows of jagged teeth crashing down like a fortress gate slamming shut. It makes a standard attack. What's a standard attack? I don't get that. Let's see. I'll just say that it attacks first, I guess. So I'll roll my defense, which is +7. 10 plus 7, that's 17. And that's above the attack there that I see. So, yeah. So I think I take 0 damage. That's the partial. So now we go into the round. So I will attack with my +7. 11 plus 7, that's 18. That is enough. Roll damage, 2d8. 6. In the tray. 3, that's 9. So minus 9. Only got 6 hit points remaining. Only 6. Let's go ahead and roll into a new round. That is 5. If the result is 5 or 6, have I read this one already? I don't think so. With a flick of its monstrous body, razor-sharp fins carved through wood and flesh alike, leaving nothing but shredded remains in their wake. Roll a wisdom. Wisdom. Okay. +1. A 2. You are frightened this round. Re-roll your attack. Take the new result only if it is less. Alright, let's roll our attack with +7. So that's 9. Okay, so 9 plus 7 is 16. That is still enough. So we'll roll our damage. We just gotta get 6. 1. Not looking good. And that is 6. And we KO the beast. Knock on wood, but that was a little easier than I was expecting. Once you've defeated Hullbreaker on this page, gain 2d8 for holding back Hullbreaker. Gain 2d8 of what? 2d8 amber? Together, you and the Pirate Queen land solid blows against the beast, but instead of weakening, it only grows more enraged with... I did not do the -2. The -2, I totally forgot. Oh, man. I'm going to say one more round, I guess, to try to make up for that. Okay. That's cocked. 2. We've already read that. It makes a standard attack, so it makes an extra attack against me, so it will attack. Well, I'll roll my defense. That is 6 plus 7 for 13. 13 is not enough, so I'll take 2 points of damage there. So I'm at 11 hit points. Then I will roll an attack against it. 7 plus 7 is 14. I'm missing this round. Oh, I guess we'll continue on then. Then I'll roll my defense again. 4 plus 7 is 11. That's not enough, so I'll take another 2 points of damage. Yikes. Alright, and then, let's see, we roll a d10 to see what it does. 2. So that first one again. So we'll make a standard attack, so I will roll my defense. 8 plus 7, that's 15. Meets it, beats it. And then I will roll my attack, because the partial is 0 damage. Yikes. Is that another miss? That's a 4 plus 7 for 11. That's a miss. Roll my defense again. Is that a 1? That's a 1. Oh, 2 damage. Oh, yikes. See, I don't have a surge that increases my attack, just my damage and my defense. I could use my defense. That's true. Alright, so let's see what attack it uses. 5. We've read 5 before. I have to make a wisdom roll. 19 plus 1, so dirty 20. That is enough to not be frightened. I attack. 10 plus 7, 17. That hits. And I roll damage. We're just looking to beat the 7 that's there. 7. Plus 3 for 10 damage. There we go. Now we defeat it. It says gain 2d8. I assume gold. Or amber. Or gold. This one's gold. I assume 2d8 gold. It just says gain 2d8 for holding back Hullbreaker. But yeah, with a together you and the Pirate Queen land solid blows against the beast, but instead of weakening, it only grows more enraged. With a deafening roar, its massive tail whips through the air, slamming into the boat with crushing force. Wood splinters, and before you can react, you and Lysander are hurled into the churning sea. Yikes. I'm going to assume that's 2d8 gold. So, 8, 1, 9 gold. So I'm at 61 gold. 61. Yeah, and I wrote the note there and everything, and I told you I would forget. I was like, hopefully I won't forget, and I forgot. But we did a few more rounds of combat for that, you know? Still not adding the -2, but whatever. It worked. Oh man, made so many mistakes there. Hopefully you all will forgive me. I bet you will. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know what? This is a lot of fun. Even if you make mistakes, sometimes in TTRPGs, it's just the way it happens. You misread a spell or something like that, and it's too far to rewind. Like, yeah, I get that. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.